to Kenyaddacreates. I'm Kenyatta. Welcome to my channel. Today is my book of the month unboxing. I'm super excited. I love this time of the month. I mean, who doesn't love getting books in the mail? I mean, I do. And yeah, I do know what books I'm getting. It's not a surprise because you pick your books out. Book of the month is a book of the month subscription box. And if you use my link down in the description box, you get your first book for $9.99. And it's a referral link that everybody gets when they're a member of Book of the Month. They're not sponsoring this video. I wish they were. I wish they were. But they're not. And if you use my referral link, it'll give me a free book and your first book for $9.99. So check them out. And I will leave all the information down in the description box about the club. But the first thing I'm pulling out is this 2022 Shelf Slayer. It's a bookmark. I won this because I reached the reading goals for 2022. If you download the app once you're a member, it will give you access to the reading challenge. And there's one going on right now. Fingers crossed that I get this one for 2023. But I'm getting this late because, I don't know why. I honestly don't know. It was supposed to have came, but it didn't. I contacted them. They have great customer service. And it was like, no problem. We'll add it on. So here it is. It's a bookmark, and I love bookmarks. I collect them. Love them. Hello. Let's see if I can take it out. Awesome. This is in there. It says keeping books safe since 1926. They've been around for a long time. When I first got introduced to Book of the Month Club, it was in, what year was that? Was that like 2019? I'm not really sure. But I was living in these apartments and I was looking online, internet, and I came across the Book of the Month Club. Now back then, if it's the same club, they let you make a list of all the books that you want. And for $10 a month, they would send the book that's on the list in order. And it was great. I loved it. You knew what you was getting. It was $10 for a hardcover book, and it was great. But when years later, when I entered in Book of the Month Club, searched for it, this club came up. And it seems like it's the same concept. They just do it different. And it must be the same. So I checked them out, and I've been hooked. The first book, which is my Book of the Month pick, is Camp Zero, a novel by Michelle Min Sterling. In a near future, in Northern Settlement, the fate of a young woman, a professor, and a mysterious collective of climate researchers collide in this mesmerizing and transportive debut novel. In remote northern Canada, a team led by a visionary American architect is breaking ground on a building project called Camp Zero. Intended to be the beginning of a new way of life, a clever and determined young woman codenamed Rose is offered a chance to join the Blooms, a group hired to entertain the men in camp. But her real mission is to secretly monitor the mercurial architect in charge. In return, she'll receive a home for her climate-displaced Korean immigrant mother and herself. Rose quickly secures a trusted for target only to discover that everyone has a hidden agenda and nothing is as it seems. Through skillful braided perspectives, including those of a young professor longing to escape his wealthy family and an all-women military research unit struggling for survival at a climate station, the fate of Camp Zero inhabitants reach a stunning crescendo. Atmospheric, fiercely original, and utterly gripping, Camp Zero is an electrifying page-turner and a masterful exploration of who and what will survive in a warming world, and how falling in love and building community can be the most daring acts of all. Sounds interesting. Looking forward to it. The next book is What Lies in the Woods by Kate Alice Marshall. They were 11 when they sent a killer to prison. They were heroes, but they were liars. Naomi Shaw used to believe in magic 22 years ago. She and her two best friends, Cassidy and Olivia, spent the summer roaming the woods, imagining a world of ceremony and wonder. The Goddess Game. The game became an obsession and a refuge for the three girls. That sanctuary was suddenly shattered when Naomi was attacked. Miraculously, she survived her 17 stab wounds and lived to identify the man who hurt her. The girls' testimony put away a serial killer wanted for murdering 6 women. They were heroes, and they were liars. For decades, her friends have kept a secret that might be worth killing for, hidden in the forest, but now Olivia wants to tell the whole story. Then she goes missing, and Naomi sets out to find out what really happened in the woods, no matter how dangerous the truth turns out to be. Woo! Now, that sounds good. That sounds extra good. I'm a little nervous about this one because after I ordered this one, I was watching a book unboxing and they had got this book and they didn't really like it. So, hoping I will love this book as well. The Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshani Chokshi. A sumptuous Gothic-infused story about a marriage that is unraveled by dark secrets, a friendship cursed to end in tragedy, and the danger of believing in fairy tales. The breathtaking adult debut from bestseller Roshani Chokshi. Once upon a time, a man who believed in fairy tales married a beautiful, mysterious woman named Indigo Maxwell Castaneda. He was a scholar of myths. She was the heiress to a fortune. They exchanged gifts and stories and believed they would live happily ever after. And in exchange for her love, Indigo extracted a promise that her bridegroom would never pry into her past. But when Indigo learns that her estranged aunt is dying and the couple is forced to return to her childhood home, the House of Dreams, the bridegroom will soon find himself unable to resist. For within the crumbling manor's extravagant rooms and musty halls lurks the shadow of another girl, Azure, Indigo's dearest childhood friend, who suddenly disappeared. As the house slowly reveals his wife's secrets, the bridegroom will be forced to choose between reality and fantasy, even if doing so threatens his marriage or his life. Combining the lush, haunting atmosphere of Mexican Gothic with the dreaming enchantment of the invisible life of Addie LaRue, The Last Tale of the Flower Bride is a spellbinding adult debut from best-selling author Roshani Chokshi. It's a darkly romantic page-turner about love and lies, secret and betrayal, and the stories we tell ourselves to survive. Well, this sounds good to me. So maybe my opinion will be different, but I look forward to getting into that. And the bookmark, they always send a bookmark. It says Book of the Month on one side, and responsibilities are overrated. So those are my selections from the Book of the Month in March. No, April. Goodness, I don't think I'm still in March. It's April. So if you want to check them out, use my referral link down in the description box and check them out. You get your first book for $9.99. Can't beat that hardcover new release book. It's a good deal. So thank you for taking the time to watch. Please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click the notification bell to be notified whenever I post another video. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.